The green object is by the sun at the 11 o'clock position. The skies are covered in chemtrails right now, but you can see this green object. I have a ND1000 filter on. There's an ND1000 filter that I have on. The sky is whited out. You can barely see this right here by the sun. You can barely see it. And this right here up here, that's my camera, the bluish green one, but this object is right here by the sun. You can see it right there. Let me kind of zoom out on this so you can get a better picture. And you can see that it is reflecting the object that is up there by the sun. So there is something right there because my camera thing is picking it up. It's really cold out, but I had to get this at the right angle. We're going to leave it right there. But there is something at the 11 o'clock position. Good morning. I'm really warm out here today. Hello, everyone. But we're going to watch it, and I've got this on my tripod. I don't have this hooked up to my compact binoculars. This is just the iPhone. You was watching the, oh no, popped up right now. That's interesting. It's white out by the sun right now. Well, this is up here by the sun, and see, you see right here, you can see that my camera lens is picking up another stationary object by the sun. It's picking it up. You can see at the top of the screen, the bluish green is my camera lens picking it up, but there is another object right here by the sun. Right here by the sun, behind the sun, is where it's at. I'm not sure what it is, but it's there. Right here. Bonjour. And I've got they could be starships. It's 3:50 in the UK, yes. Hello to everyone. This is by the sun. It's right there at the 11 o'clock position by the sun. And there are some who want to dismiss that as an effect of the camera, but I'm sorry, it's not. Let me shrink this down because you can see right here my bluish green at the top, and you can see the object next to it. It's picking up the object because it's up there by the sun. Right there. Ooh, that's really dark. I just made my screen get dark. Somehow it got dark. Well, that's strange. Look at the edges of the sun. The Arcturian spaceships are green. I'll have to get the right exact angle for us to get this in here. It's a great feat of maneuvering. It really is. And you can see they're spraying the sky. They don't want it to be seen. I think it's trying to fade out, but it is definitely there. You see the and I've got an ND 1000 filter on. That's it. I don't have a 64 added to it. But there's something at the 11 o'clock position, and it is stationary. It's so cold in Siberia, and that usually does not happen. There was a magnetic pole shift too There are ships out there for sure, yes. This is the green object at the sun, and if it moves, we're going to see it move. Ola Muhammad Kouayyad. I know I'm not saying the name right, but that's okay. One turquoise and in front of the sun, and one turquoise. The very bottom of the screen, that if you see a turquoise color at the very bottom of the screen, that is from my camera. But right there at the 11 o'clock position, that is right up there by the sun. It's by the sun, and no, I cannot see that with my naked eye because I'm not going to look at the sun. Yes, it is up there. And depending on what angle, you can see it like here, it's dark. Yes, the weather is very different worldwide. I don't know if it's Planet X, I really don't. I know that I am warm out here now because I've got real good, I've got some added, I got hand muffs on, you know, that you would have as you was a child, and you could just have that little strap that goes around your neck, and then you put your hands in that the hand thing. I've got one of those on, and I've got a head covering on also, and winter boots. There is another planet. Yeah, I don't know if this is going at the top of the screen, so if someone is just tuning in, they may not see it that well. But see, here's my camera thing going down like that. And you can see right here that it is picking it up because there is a double reflection right there. But it is by the sun. You think that's a ship? Hello? Yeah. It's certainly something. It is certainly something that we're looking at. Try to make it go a little, if we can see it more. I don't know if there's anything on the other side of it. I haven't really looked. We're going to leave it like that. I'm just using my iPhone 8. I see snowflakes. So if you're just tuning in, at the 11 o'clock position, there is an object, a green object, a planet or ship, a sphere, right next to the sun. And the bluish green, a circle you see at the bottom, is from my camera. Gina, you would like to talk with me in my channel in English or Spanish? I can't, no habla español. Luis Rejos. I don't know what channel you're talking about. If it's your TV channel, you would have to have a interpreter or something, but send me a message. Have I got anything to blot out the sun itself on your camera or phone? No. I don't know what black white means, but I know that since the sky is white behind the sun, I'm pretty sure if I would block out the sun, this object, you wouldn't be able to see it because of the whiteout that's all around the sun. It's completely whited out, and I've got this filter on, and that's yeah, Nibiru. Yeah, I can't turn my cell phone horizontal because I'm hooked up to my tripod, and my tripod top does not go that way at all. But you can do the experiment yourself if you just go outside and get you a filter to put on the front of your phone and film this live, or take your pictures and stuff, and see if you get the same results. Yeah, I like wind chime. No, I'm not using no infrared. That would show up in red if I was. Red and black. This is just a regular solar filter. A 1000 ND is all it is. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's just sitting there. This is just sitting there in the sky. You can see my blue-green camera dot. It is picking up a stationary object. So there is another object up there by the sun. There is another object because it's picking it up. If there wasn't, I'd only have one blue dot. But I've got two. So we're just going to look at this like that, and I'm going to put it at the top of the screen because it seems to have, good morning, Donna Lynn. Yeah, the top left at 11 o'clock. I'm not going back in the house and put on my infrared. Okay, I'm out here doing this in the actual colors that it is. I don't know what it is. Hello, Sawa Uden. Why is the dot the same size as the sun dot? You've got me. I do not know why it is. I don't know why it is. I don't. But you can see there is another object up there because it's picking it up. You see by the at the top of the screen. This is from my camera, but there's a green object. It's also right there. Good morning, Kim Conklin. I can't see if that's well, no, it's probably a chemtrail. You are not, I do not, the sun dots are the same. What is this coming up from the bottom? There's something coming up from the bottom. Probably just a cloud. We'll see at the 6 o'clock position. Yeah, it's just a cloud coming up from the south. It's just flying straight up there to the sun. That's what that is. I don't think so. I'm just saying that to people who would think, hey, that's just whatever. But I don't think that was a normal cloud. I don't. Good morning, it's my dive. Sufa, Southeast Asia, Thailand, hello. Yeah. Yes, I seen a huge Stargate next to the sun video. That was pretty amazing. Wonder if I can, wonder if we can get a really close-up of this reflective part to see what it would actually look like, but I can't. I can't even shrink it now. This isn't news for people. They don't want to see this. A lot of people would consider this absolutely boring because they're not interested in things like this. I wish I could zoom up on the sun more. I don't know why the sun looks like that at times. Let's look. Why does this sun look like that? Why does it have those edges on it like that? That's what I would like to know. Why does the sun look like this on the edges? At the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock, it looks kind of straight edges. Hello in the Netherlands, Yvonne. Catherine, it could. This sun has edges to it. So that is quite different. That looked like the sun simulator, Donna. It could very well be atmospheric distortion. It could be a number of things. It really could. Yeah, see this dot right there. It just goes dark. Wish I could get a good view of that green object. Yeah. See, I can pass this over top of it like that. Is what I can do. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, we can do that, maybe. I want to try to get that green in there. I can see comments, and I want to try to blow this green up to see if we can see it better up there to get a good idea of what it actually looks like. If there is a texture to it or something. Because I can't tell. I'm going to leave that right there for a second. That's what I'm going to do. I'll leave that right there for a second to see if there should be plenty enough time to get screenshots or something. I don't know what it is. I don't. And I don't think it's my camera lens, because my camera, the bluish green dot on the camera lens has another object right next to it, so it's picking up a reflection of an actual object right here. That should be enough time to pick up whatever this is by the sun. It should shrink it down some more. See, here's my camera lens, and it's picked up the object. And I'll just keep telling you, it's reflecting that object right there that's by the sun. All right. So there it is up there. Gina, you see my private message about your personal pictures being seen to public. Everything on my timeline, Lee Jagerman, is set to public. And I know that there are people who do not use my pictures and my videos in good faith. They use it to try to discredit me and to slander me and to defame me. I know there's always going to be people like that. And you know, I'm just going to say this right now. Godlike Productions has sent an urgent message to their followers, which they have a website, Godlike Production, and it's private. It used to be open, but you have to accept their terms. But he says, please, please, we must stop Gina Maria Coven Hill. She is starting a cult. This is what Godlike Productions is saying. And I remember when the observatories first shut down, they were sharing on their page, they were sharing my things in a good manner, in good faith, but now they have, evidently I'm forming a cult, because now I have like 60 some odd thousand followers, they say. And so this is what is out there. I have all kinds of things out there about me from people, and I don't know why they do things like that, but I didn't click into Godlike Productions, and you know, I'm not going to let them have my cookies, and they're watching this video right now, so everyone knows what you said, but I just don't think that's right. And if you should keep your page public instead of private. If you don't want people to see, why do you have it private? Yeah. So my page will stay public regardless of things like that. Yeah, they talk about it. There's a lot of people that do not like it, that so many people are interested in the pictures and stuff. There are. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to shrink this down so we can see this better. Let's put this white dot in front of the sun, and that way we can just, this blue dot kind of like in front of the sun, and we can, look, that causes it to pulsate if you do it like that. But if you take, is that causing it to pulsate? Yeah, that causes my camera to pulsate. If I put that right there directly at the sun. Yeah, planet Nibiru. Yes. I don't know why this sun is doing that like that. Pulsating. Love you too, Doris. Yeah. Yeah, a cult leader demands obedience and tells people what to do. And you do none of this. I do think fear is a major I don't have any. I don't have no family albums. That's not what they're using. It's every single thing like this. This right here. It is the mere fact that there are 65,000 people following me. That is the mere fact with that. That is the reason. And it's not just them that feel that way. It's other people, but it's not very many, you know. So really, whenever you're in the public eye, you're going to have this type of opposition, and you just got to learn to deal with it. That's exactly right, Kim Conklin. I wouldn't tell somebody follow me, because you know what? I am flawed and I make mistakes and I make them live for everyone to see. I am who I am, and I don't pretend to be someone that I am not. Well, but that's okay. Donna Gordon, I have the best attitude toward the naysayers. Well, I'm not going to stoop to that level, to do that to another human being, because I know we reap what we sow on this earth. And some people call it karma. You know, you do good, you reap good. You do bad, you reap bad. And there's a verse. As long as it is possible, as long as it depends on you, be at peace with everyone. And that's what I try to do. But a lot of people, or some people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, because a lot of people do hold to that mentality, but some people don't. But that's okay. Thank you, Braween Hill Horst. And we're going to move this again. You know, this has not moved by the sun. That is a stationary object up there that we're looking at. And this is what the sky looks like. Just like that. Oh, I am. I'm going to keep filming, Patricia Flores. That's exactly right, Raymond. And you know, this has showed up in a lot of people's picture. This object by the sun. It has. Denise, yeah, I think we are seeing more things as time goes by, and I think we're meant to. What is this near the sun? It's some kind of a stationary object. It's round. It could be a ship. It could be a planet. It could be a probe. We're not. I'm not for sure what it is, and you know, I don't have to know what it is. All I do is I put this out there for others to see, because others are looking for whatever they're looking for, and maybe this is whatever it is you're looking for. Maybe this ties into that. You're watching from Malaysia, Jean Mafia. Hola. You took a picture to see the sun and the spear, but you're seeing the sun direct with the solar filter. Only see the sun. Wait. You took the picture and you see the same. Oh, well. Hello, Jose Colan, Cartagena. Hello, Pong Pong. Pong Pong. I don't know if it seems to be getting bigger. Oh, you just filmed the same object, Sharon Martin O'Keefe? That's great. Good morning to you, Patty. How are you? Jean Z. Moore, you got pictures of this same thing yesterday. The small object is the real sun, and the big one is the fake. Nanotechnology. Hello from Minnesota, Donald Parker. You have a filter now. You think you are sure that they, whatever. Oh, okay. But this is by the sun, and we're going to zoom it out. So maybe we'll see something travel up to the sun. Maybe some clouds are going to float up from the south and go right next to the sun. Let me push that to see if I can make it darker. No, I can't make that darker. Thailand, 2320. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm very thankful to have warm clothes. I am. I remember as a child, my mother always made sure we had warm clothing to go outside when it was cold. Some boots and hats and coats and gloves. And even when we didn't have gloves, she would fasten a bunch of socks together and we would wear them on our hands. And it was so nice. Hello, Vera. Oh, here we go. I wondered what he was saying. Yusuf Guns. Now you're blocked, because I was wondering what you were saying in your language, but now you're gone. Hello, Jeff West. Oh, you filmed the sun last night with your iPhone here in New Orleans, but I don't see that. Well, I've got a 1000 ND filter on the front of this, and you can't see it. If I was to take this off, I don't think you could see it. Well, you can see it, okay, because before I went and put the filter on, I took one picture of the sun and I darkened it, and I could see it. It shows up as a very bright circular object without a filter. That's what it shows up at the 11 o'clock position. Yeah. Dilek Aka Bilgan. Yusuf Guns. Fake, he's gone. I blocked him. Yeah, I'm sure you don't get to see much activity in South Africa. What was that filter again? It's you can get Gobi filters. They come in 2, 4, 8, 16, 64, and 1000. You can get them as a combination off of Amazon. You filmed the object, Stella? That's wonderful. You can get them off of Amazon. Will you zoom in for me, please, a second? As long as you are not a troll, David W. Calloway Jr., because if you are, I will block you. We can zoom in. But it's hard to get it in here perfectly to show up. There it is at the top. Let's do it right there for a second. I don't know if it's a sphere up there, because if it has a ring around it, then it's a ship. The green dot at the bottom of the screen is from my camera. It is, okay? And it is reflecting, it's reflecting this object up here, because there's two. Oh, you've been on here several times. Why would it be a troll? I don't know, David. I just, I can't really keep up with the comments. I think I said that because I just blocked that one guy. So really, it's no offense to you, no, so don't take it personally. Yeah. So I'm curious at what this looks like with whenever they do whatever they do to it. Yeah. Stephen, hello. The green spot that, what is that green spot I just jumped on? It's at the 11 o'clock position by the sun. It's either a planet or it's a mothership. Yeah, that's right. Habibi Ahmad. Hello, Jenny Kavanaugh West. Yeah. Ted, thank you. You'll be back. So I'm going to leave that right there because it's not moving. No, it's stationary. It doesn't move. It's not moving. David, is it moving or is it just stationary? It's not moving. It's been at that 11 o'clock position ever since I came out here. Have I seen this before? Maybe a couple times. It looks like it's Planet X, David. I need a bar stool out here to sit down on because it would sit up higher instead of standing, but that's okay. I need to stand and not sit. Have I heard? I've heard of the Planet X. It's like with the Nibiru system. Yes, I have. I don't understand what. I don't really read a lot in it. I just want to get out here and get whatever's up there in the sky. Adilek, I love you too. Thank you. The sun is moving away. Yeah, so then it's moving. It could be a dwarf star or something. You see it with Facebook. It could be a planet. Yeah. So this is moving with the sun. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to move this camera back this way some more. Oh, I've heard of the red and blue Kachina. There's lots of prophecies about that. I have no idea why it's that color. You've got me. It's the Earth that has two suns. That's interesting. Yeah, they are chemtrailing. So, see, and you can see, like, here's my camera thing. It's blue-green, like. And you can see from the reflection down here from my camera lens that this is, it's reflecting the actual object up there at the 11 o'clock position. If you look down at the lower part of the screen, this blue-green thing is from my camera. And there is another object up there by it, so it's reflecting this actual object up there. So and it's really not going anywhere. It's just sitting there. But you know, no. Yeah, it's a pretty green color. Just try to get it to show up over here. Oh, it's way up there because I've got this blown up so high. Marianne Freiholt, no, it doesn't come with the camera. Freiholt. Because my camera down here, if you look, it's picking the reflection up. It's right here, blue-green, and then there's the green object. So there's a stationary object up there by the sun. Greetings, Lalona Winterston from Germany. No, I didn't get to see a video. I don't really watch much videos. I don't watch much news or read a lot of news. I don't. Hello, Muhammad Al Hassan. Yeah, it is light colored like. The other day it moved. Yeah, and that was like strange. And now it's not moving. But I do believe it was the same object from the other day that we were watching. And so I don't know why it was moving around the sun like it was. Of course, we didn't have that. Well, no, it should have moved by now if it was moving, because we've had enough time that has lapsed for it to move around. So it moves when it wants to move, I guess. Ancient aliens, yeah. I don't know what this is, Planet X. I don't know why you can't. It is moving slightly. Oh, I can't tell if it is. I really can't. Yeah, it is kind of the same size as this blue dot, but this blue dot, let me move this down. This blue dot is, look up here at the top, it's picking up that stationary object, so it is actually up there, it's reflecting it. The reflection is next to it. And if I was looking at it, I would immediately say, if I didn't know nothing about it, I'd think, well, it is the same size as your blue dot. And but then when you look at the blue dot, you see it's picking up the green object also. So it is stationary up there in the sky, right there, right by the sun. It's moving in and out. Well, I can't tell if it is. Now I've made my screen dark. But you can see that this is a pretty good example that, yeah, it's up there because this blue dot is picking up the reflection of it. It's stationary. It's completely stationary. Well, I'm going to end this video. Right. Probably go in the house. Get something to eat. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder what happens if, see how it looks like this. this is what it looks like if you don't have a filter on the front. It shows up as a white, bright object by the sun. So I'm gonna leave that right there for a minute so you can see how it looks like that. Well, when the screen turned dark, it went away. Well, yeah, because it's behind the screen. I can't pick it up when the screen turns really dark, like this, because I can make it turn dark. But it's still there, so it's not going away. Boom. No, it's still up there, you can see, even though it's dark. Oh, I guess it's really bright. Can I go out later? Yeah, I'll go out later to see if it's moved. I don't know. Is there anywhere you can get your blue, is there any way you can get your blue dot out of the picture? No, I can't get my blue dot out of the picture. I can't, I don't think I can. Like that? I don't know. My finger is in front of that blue dot. But you see it still reflects it. I can do that. That's all I can do right there. Good morning. I'm waiting for the video lag, the comments to stream.